Hi guys, this is my review for Season 10, Episode 8, Gone. So to start out, no beating around the bush, I loved this episode. Like, compared to the last 3 episodes, this one is so much better, and I think it might be my favorite of the season. So the A story for this episode is basically that some bad guys decide to abduct 2 16-year-old girls and sell them for big money. Lydia is able to get away when her father intervenes, but Rosie is not so lucky and is taken. Lydia's father, who is military, is shot and killed, and it's a very good scene, very well acted. Gibbs and co. are charged with finding the girl and catching the bad guys who intend to sell her to an old creepy guy who likes violating jailbait hymens. It's kind of like the movie Taken. I like it. I really enjoyed this case. It's very sad, but it doesn't end up in that really slow, boring, weepy place that other episodes do because of, either bad pacing or bad acting or bad whatever. Everything is really well balanced, and the plot of this episode really worked for me. We have a missing girl, which means a rescue, and having a victim that's MIA as opposed to one that's dead just gives us this little ray of hope to just chase through an episode. A lot of this ep revolves around Lydia, who is really great in this episode, and both Abby and Ziva kind of take her under their wing. Cody and Polly have been wanting for a while to do sort of a girl power undercover episode, and this is what the show came up with, and while it's not exactly what we were hoping for in that case, it is still a really excellent episode, and I hope we get another Zabby episode somewhere down the line. 2 of my favorite moments in the episodes were, oddly enough, one, when Gibbs punches the guy in the face for spitting on his shoes. That's what I love about NCIS, that we can just punch a guy in the face for no better reason than he's an asshole. And 2, when Abby hit that guy over the head with a frying pan. Yes, it's cliche, but I love it. I mean, how did they know that's my favorite weapon of choice? We also get to meet Miranda Pennybaker in this episode, and she is played by the amazing Alex Kingston, who I am in love with, and she is just magical in this episode. And I can't be the only one who thinks that she and Mark have brilliant chemistry. The scene when they're on the doorstep, trying to get information out of that guy, was just hilarious. Their interaction, when they're doing their thing at the desk and Tony's just there who is that? What's going on? It just kind of reminded me when him and Jenny would team up and the kids would be there and they'd just be totally out of their league. And we know that those 2 have some history, so it's an absolute crime if they don't bring her back. So the little B story for this episode is that Ziva has a friend flying in from Israel, and she says that he is one of the few people that she can confide in. Present company excluded, Tony points out. He's a little jealous because he wants post-elevator Ziva all to himself, and all her male friends just want to sleep with her anyway. Present company included, Tony? So at the end of this episode, we get to meet Shmuel, who is perfect. He's just great. If you watch the episode, you know what I mean. If you haven't watched this episode for any reason, go watch it. This is the one to watch. I love at the end when he's just come on, Donut, so let's party. I will forever laugh out loud at that. It's a great ending scene. Tony is just adorably flustered. Ziva is beautiful and smiley and glowing. And how have you not married this woman already, Tony? I don't understand. So I'm going to give this episode 4.5 calf pows out of a possible 5. I tend to withhold my 5s, but I really love this episode. It's incredibly well-rounded, and it kind of feels like an old episode, which is a good thing. Like when Ziva asks permission to hit the guy, it's kind of like in Trojan Horse when she asks permission to shoot. So there's no new episode next week, and hopefully I'll be able to put together a news video or something for my next week's video. See you guys later. It's kind of like the movie Taken. I like it. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for a ransom, I can tell you I don't have the money, but what I do have is a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare to people like you. Now, if you let my daughter go, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you, but if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you, and I will kill you.